If you're an MMA fan, you'll probably have heard the name BJ Penn. In case you haven't, he's a UFC veteran and considered to be in the conversation for GOAT of the UFC lighter weight classes. More recently, however, it seems that he started to post sort of strange stuff to his social media accounts, with even mainstream media recently picking up on a post he's made on Instagram where he touts his mother isn't a real human and that she's a clone and not real.
What's up, Paul? Huh? Fuck you, cunt. Fuck you, what? You can only do this because you get the government behind you. Fuck you, get crazy. Fuck you. This lady right here, look at her ass and legs. She's acting like my 79-year-old mother. But she's not my 79-year-old mother. And it's interesting, when you Google Lorraine Abelais, our house pops up. Because this lady acts like Lorraine Inouye. So you Google Lorraine Abelais, and this house pops up. And then you look and then my mom's name starts popping up. She's trying to steal everything. And this is not my mother. And I'm putting this up because she's saying that she's going to get an attorney and try to do something. She's trying to throw me out, and if I attack her, she'll try to do something.
Concerning stuff, to be honest. Let's go back to the beginning of it all. BJ Penn, nicknamed the Prodigy, burst onto the MMA scene, becoming a BJJ black belt in 3 years. As his nickname entails, he was highly talented for his age, and it showed, as he became a lightweight and welterweight champion within the UFC. Once he retired from MMA, he seemed to live the average life of an ex-UFC champion, doing guest appearances at UFC events, greeting fans, going on podcasts, that sort of stuff. People's perspective on him changed, however, when a video came out of him drunkenly getting into an argument with a stranger outside a bar, where he seems to get knocked out.
Oh my god.
Stop it, guys.
Hey, hold on.
Punch again, punch again.
Stop. Chemo.
Punch again, punch again. Stop.
Why? Stop it.
This was the first concerning piece of media regarding BJ Penn that raised eyebrows within the MMA community on how his mental state is, as it's not common for a retired UFC champion to pick fights with people outside of bars. Although this footage was strange and unlike BJ's character, fans including me swept it under the rug of a case of drunken foolishness, something a lot of us can probably relate to, at least somewhat. After this footage, news regarding BJ Penn stayed pretty much quiet, until 2 years ago, where BJ went on the Joe Rogan podcast, explaining how he wanted to run for the role of governor of Hawaii.
And the rising cost of living is what's killing everybody right now, and we have no self-sustainability.
How much change would have to be done for Hawaii to be completely self-sustainable? Like what kind of industries would you have to put there, where you never have to get anything off of a boat? Is that even possible?
Well, I don't know what we would have to figure out what we're going to do with petroleum, but that's why I want to talk to people like Elon.
Although I truly think this was all in good spirit, and I do believe BJ Penn genuinely ran to be governor in good faith of the people of Hawaii, in retrospect, Hawaii is so lucky he was not voted into office. I am currently taking a degree in psychology, and from my opinion, BJ Penn might have been showing early signs of psychological delusions, in the form of self-fulfilling prophecies. He believes mana will help restore Hawaii's economy, and his entire life's work has apparently led up to him running for governor.
You know, the money that comes in from the government, I want to put it to programs, and I want to make this governor's administration as powerful as it can possibly be, and I want to, it's about holding on to that power too. I've only planned to run for one term because I'm not here to be a leader. I want to be with the people. The mana is with the people. But I do think all the blood, all the tears, all the sweat, all the ups and downs, all the good media, all the bad media, all of that was to prepare me for this kind of, I see like everything that they're going to throw at me, I can kind of see like, well, I kind of been through that.
Once election time came around, BJ didn't win, obviously, which is when his peculiar run of posts on Instagram and Twitter started. Since then, he's continually repeated to post a succession of ramblings that just don't really make sense. In 2024, he once again attempted to run for a local political role, posting about it on Instagram. However, I can't seem to find any information on how many votes he received, so I assume down the line someone stopped him from running. More recently, he began posting videos and memes that just simply didn't really seem coherent, with stuff like this.
Came to serve a TRO. They're trying to serve all these TROs. They're going to all the haunted houses and all that. Weirdos. All because Kelly brought them in. Got all drunk and high, left a stupid message how he could kick my ass. I played it a couple times. Now he's all scared like a coward. So this kid, I'm just telling him the truth that, what is this, the mask elitist thief club? Because that's who's going to deliver the TROs, is those people. But obviously what happened was his auntie, Lisa Aruda, gave him the TRO and acted like she could get it done and this and that. And for him to call me uncle. Don't call me uncle while you slit my throat.
I don't know nearly enough about BJ to even consider a possible diagnosis, nor am I legally qualified to, but he consistently seems to show symptoms of delusions and paranoia. A common delusion recorded amongst mental disorders within psychology is the delusion that someone or an entity is continuously following you, or trying to get you. These delusions are based off little to no evidence, and often include inventing nonsensical language that they truly believe to be true.
Mask elitist thief club, because that's who's going to deliver the TROs, is those people.
BJ Penn repeatedly mentions on his post that globalist elites are out to get him, with a group of globalist elites he calls the Sabotage Squad, which are apparently out to sabotage his entire life. But the question is, why would a group of apparent globalist elites, which there's actually zero evidence of that I've seen, who have control over the entire world, want to go for a retired MMA fighter running for a local organization? It just doesn't make much sense to me. Don't know if it does to you either. This leads us back to the most recent video he has posted, where once again, it's obvious he's experiencing signs of some kind of delusion.
She's acting like my 79-year-old mother, but she's not my 79-year-old mother.
When looking from a scientific perspective, there are meta-analyses and studies proving traumatic brain injuries can increase the likelihood someone develops mental disorders such as schizophrenia. Although I truly hope this is not the case, I think this really puts into perspective on just how dangerous the sport of MMA can really be, and what levels these fighters risk their health for to achieve their goals within the sport. Now, I know many of you will immediately go right to BJ Penn's Instagram after watching this video to check out more of what I've been talking about. Please take a second to think about this potentially being one of your family members. I know I love to joke around and such, but really, one of the worst things you can do is interact and engage with him, as it will only increase the likelihood his situation gets worse. We all love a bit of trolling, but just take a minute to think about the person on the other end. I really do wish BJ and his family the best, as traversing mental illness can be such a difficult time. BJ is a historic figure in the UFC, and I really wish him the best. I just wanted to say a big thank you if you stayed until the end of the video. A like and subscribe would be really appreciated, as it does motivate me to continue making more content. I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.